East Antarctica Plateau in Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth.
As always, there's a variety of fascinating things happening at Swanee Middle School.
So let's get started.
SMS students have really been showing their talent and creativity.
Thursday, December 7th, the SMS Band and Chorus put on their winter concert.
The beginning band, intermediate band, and advanced band, as well as percussion and chorus, all had their moments to shine.
There were around 80 people in total, singing and playing instruments.
Several genres of music, including folk, rock, and classics, included in the lineup of the show. The concert even included a special flute solo, When Christmas Comes to Town, from Polar Express, by 8th grader Savannah.
Mr. McPeak, the SHS band director, was in attendance to scope out next year's incoming freshmen.
Don't worry, our advanced band was ready to impress. I heard them practicing before school almost every day for the last couple of weeks. You know, speaking of band, there's still time to shop by the band shop to pick up a small gift or grab something for yourself if you're feeling festive. There are several holiday-themed products available for purchase.
Our 8th grade students attended the ELA theater field trip to see the SHS performance of Into the Woods on Friday, December 8th.
Attending a theatrical performance allows students to engage in critical analysis and discussion, two skills they use in ELA every day.
But the best part is being able to spend time together in a non-academic setting.
The winter coat drive is going on now. I donated a coat. You should too. In order to encourage donations, each person who donates a coat will be entered into a drawing for a chance to win a $50 gift card, courtesies to the owner of Live Oak Dairy Queen.
December and January are the coldest months of the year in Live Oak. So if you have an extra coat that you've grown out of, donate it. Plus, the owner of Dairy Queen started the coat drive.
Yearbooks are still on sale. Orders are now before the price goes up.
Which reminds me, the yearbook cover contest is still happening. This year's theme is The Power of Expression. Design an imaginative, unique cover, and you may win a free yearbook and make a permanent mark on SMS history.
SMS has so many talented artists. You don't believe me? Look at the display in Building 9. You will see examples of syntacles, abstract watercolors, organic forms, and more.
We know you are out there, so get to work on those yearbook covers. You only have until January 12th to submit your entries.
I'm sure you started the countdown to the last day of winter break.
Yeah, of course I have.
Well, the last day before break is the last day of the 9 weeks and the last day of the semester.
Wait, really? That's only a week away.
Yup. Everyone, be sure to check Focus and look for any missing work or zeros. It's a good rule of thumb to check Focus at least once a week on Monday.
I did check Focus on Monday. Once.
Yeah, it was back in October. You should check Focus once a week, every week. Regardless, do it before it's too late. You only have 1 week left. Speaking of break, we have winter break from December the 21st to January the 8th.
OMG. I cannot wait. No worries, no stress, and the best part?
No schoolwork. Well, that's all we have for this week.
Join us next week for more of what's happening around the school.
Turmoil. Noun. A state of great disturbance, confusion, or uncertainty. The woman was in deep turmoil. She hid her inner turmoil. A turmoil of emotions. His statement threw the court into turmoil. Turmoil is a very useful word to add to your vocabulary. I'll use it. Will you?
Fairbanks, Alaska is the coldest place in America.
And now it's time for your favorite segment of the show. Yes, sports. The SMS eSports fall season is wrapping up now. The Rocket League Speed Demons made it all the way to the Division I playoffs, but were eliminated after a hard fight against Ramblewood 1. The Titans also faced off against Ramblewood 1 during the Division 1 semifinals on Tuesday, December 5th, and finally beat their rivals. As of December 13th, the SMS Lady Pups have racked up 9 wins so far this soccer season. The Bullpups have 6 wins and 1 tie on the record. For those of you keeping count, that's 0 losses in soccer. Let's hope they can keep that undefeated streak going. You still have time to get in on the action by attending one or both of the final soccer games right here at home on Thursday, December 14th. The Lady Pups will be playing at 5 and the Bullpups at 6:30. And now for something completely different, wrestling by the numbers. 1896 was the year when wrestling became an official sport in the Summer Olympics. 129 medals have been awarded to the United States for wrestling during the Olympic Games, which ranks wrestling 4th among all U.S. sport programs. 27 SMS students make up the wrestling team, with 20 designated as varsity wrestlers. More than 3 hours of practice is endured by the SMS wrestlers every day after school, unless there is a tournament. 3 periods of 2 minutes each make up a wrestling match. 0 is the number of ounces a wrestler can be overweight and remain in their weight class. And finally, 6 is the number of matches both Matthew and Jose have won so far this season, making them the top 2 wrestlers at SMS. Don't forget, baseball and softball seasons are right around the corner. Check back next week for the latest updates, or better yet, attend one of the many live events on the calendar and be a part of the action. Bullpup News will be there, will you?
It has snowed in the desert.
North Pole. Many years, the conquest of the North Pole was credited to the U.S. Navy engineer Robert Peary, who claimed to have reached the North Pole on the 6th of April 1909, accompanied by Matthew Hansen and 4 unique men, Oata, Siglo, and Yingwa, and Oaka. In the North Pole, it's so cold. In winter, it's -40 degrees Fahrenheit. In summer, it's -32 degrees Fahrenheit. It's so cold I could give in Antarctica a run for its money. I cannot believe how animals live there, because it's freezing. I could not live there. I would freeze to death, literally. Now that we have unwrapped the frosty history and temperature tales of the North Pole, let's dive into the real MVPs of this icy wonderland. The Arctic animals that own the tundra, like bosses like polar bears, reindeers, orcas, harps, seals, and many other animals. Polar bears have a black skin and clear fur. The black skin helps keep them warm. Black absorbs heat. And fur appears white, with many clear individual hairs are close together. This is why polar bears live in the North Pole, and reindeers are built for the cold. They have a hollow hair and stripes that air, so they remain well insulated. Their noses are specially designed to warm the air they breathe before it reaches their lungs. It's just like they were made for the cold, because they are. The North Pole is located here at the top. The North Pole is cold because they get very little direct sunlight throughout the year when it's all the way at the top of the world. Now you know more about the North Pole this winter.